Lucknow Super Giants.
With a bit of drum roll, some build-up. What's the new look going to be? Right, here we go. Dr. Goenka, Mr. Jayashad. Yay! The Lucknow Super Giant will be donning this spiffy-looking blue jersey on the field and hoping to finish the season with a big smile on their face and hoping for a trophy too. Can we all get together now? This is the photo op that you've been waiting for with the jersey. The Lucknow Super Giants. I hope I'm going to get your reactions. Might just quiz you a little more, KL. Just have a closer look at that. We'll just get you here. We'll just make things a little more comfortable. I will need some time for this. And all our friends from the media, I'm just going to have a quick interaction with all of them here, and then I'll open the floor to you as well. But request you all to kindly maintain the decorum. Please make sure that your phones are on silent. I'll give them some time. This is team time, team talk. Don't really have to prepare for anything that I've got to ask. I'm sure all that prep has already been done. Oh, sitting alongside the captain. Comfy? Yep. Driver's seat. Okay, here we go. Mics, please. So I'll start with you, Mike. Aapke paas aaya hai. First, we'll start with that. Well, I can see you beaming with this smile, not just now that it's a public event, but from the moment that you entered this hall, when we're all just prepping for it. First impressions? Proud of the team, of course, but how excited are you for this new beginning?
I really loved it. When Kunal shared it with me a few days ago, I sort of fell in love with it completely.
You know, everyone must be wondering, it's the second season, so the whole idea behind going for a slightly new look, what does the jersey stand for? What are the most important principles, you know, by design that you've tried to capture in the jersey?
So we took a little bit of cue from Vastu. And there is, LSG inscribed all over it. So what you see here, this is actually LSG all over. So it's not only just the logo, but it's LSG written all over it. And these are colors which symbolize power, achievement. So hopefully, we are going to try for the cup this time.
Sure, you'll try for the cup, but you must be mighty proud of the achievement. You know, first time team comes together, gets into the playoffs. So just your reactions on that. I'm just giving KL a little more time because, you know, boy, he'll get into the intricate details of fashion and maybe colors and all a little bit maybe. So.
Yes, we were happy with the performance, but I think it's wonderful that Gujarat for the first time participated and went on to win the trophy. So it's a real tribute to the ownership and the team management. And heartiest congratulations to them. And we just hope we can emulate them this year.
Fabulous. KL, your first reactions?
I think for me it's always how good it looks. The style quotient is very important for me. And I've been trying to chew Sanjeev sir's ear off for the last year or so to make something that, you know, we all as players feel really comfortable and we feel like we look good in it. And it's obviously something that we wear with a lot of pride, and we represent the franchise with a lot of passion, and we want to wear something that also shows and represents that. So my first initial reaction is obviously, you know, it's a very stylish looking jersey, and can't wait to wear it on the first and have a great season this year.
Gautam, colors that are much closer to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I've always bled blue, so what better than this? And it's blue, but I've always believed one thing. The best jersey, the jersey that wins.
There you go. He's already started. Gautam Gambhir in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely love it.
Mentor is already, he's giving us the pep talks already. Yeah.
I'd actually saved this question for much later, but now that you brought it up, before I go to the mentor, let me ask you, are there moments, because when we're on commentary, we're looking and we're just saying, okay, which over do you think Gautam is going to finally go in the middle? Because he looks, he's sitting in front of a laptop.
No, I have to counter that question because you guys hero worship someone a lot. So that's one of the reasons.
Oh, GG.
Yeah, we should worship Indian cricket, not hero worship people.
Oh, we do. We love you, and we're always, the intensity. We try to
Not as much
decode
as
the
some
team
other
talk.
people.
Oh, not my decision to take, Gautam, but we love it. We love when you're sitting in front of data, because then I can ask you, Gautam, can I lead you to maybe a question which surrounds data a bit? But it's a season where one of the greatest things is that IPL is going back, right? You're going home and away. You'll be playing in Lucknow. You'll have your fans behind you, and that is such a major thing. You felt it, throughout the career that you were playing. How big an advantage is? What has been the talk around the IPL and Lucknow going home?
Look, can't wait for it. And it's always great fun playing in front of a home crowd. And we want to make that a fortress. We want our fans to be pretty loyal. I've been around, I've played for KKR for a very long time, and they were one of the most loyal supporters of KKR, and that is exactly what we want to emulate in Lucknow as well. When they come back, when they come to the stadium, they should enjoy the way cricket is played in Lucknow, how we play in Lucknow, and that is what we want. And when they go back home, they should cherish our performances as well. All we can do is, results sometimes cannot be the way you want it to be, but we can still enjoy the way we play on the cricket field, and at the same time, give that much of enjoyment to the crowd as well.
You've played at the ground here. You'll be taking your troops there. Half the matches, that's always spoken about very strategically. You turn your own home ground into your den of sorts. What are some of the areas, without revealing too much, that you're already having a chat with the boys whenever you get an opportunity?
I think a few of us have played there already, and there have been a few matches that have been that have happened in Ekana Stadium, and something that's very obvious is it's a big ground. The dimension of the ground is bigger, and I think that's something that we will try to use to our advantage. And I don't want to give away too much about what kind of pitch we want to play on. It's something that we've had a couple of chats about, and we'll see what works best for our team and try and use a little bit of home advantage. But I think overall we'll just try and create a good wicket, a good atmosphere. Like Gigi Bhai said, we want the crowds to come in and enjoy the cricket, and we want the teams that come in as well to, we want to compete and have a good game, and whatever works best for us, we'll try and do that also, and also try to play great cricket for people around the country to enjoy, and just play some aggressive and fearless cricket.
Dr. Goenka, when you look at a team, and when you're setting it up, the first thing that I'm sure as a team owner that you want to inculcate is a culture, that the team is then remembered wherever you go, an identity of sorts. So what are some of the things that are non-negotiable for you, what you want the Lucknow Super Giants to stand for?
Competitive, fierce desire to win, and fair.
Enough, impactful, to the point. Gautam, as a mentor, what are the challenges that you look up to? If you could just sort of simplify the role that you perform, what are the things that can get tricky? How do you approach them?
Well, this season could be tricky. I'm not saying, because previous season obviously we played in certain conditions and the conditions were pretty similar. But this season when you go to Chennai, which is completely different to what you get in Delhi to when you go to Jaipur, so you will have to be consistent, and more importantly, adaptability. Adaptability is very important because you'll be on a road for a pretty long period of time. And I've always been a believer that 2 months is a very long time, and the tournament lasts for 2 months. So it's not important. It is important to start off well and play consistently, but there'll be hiccups on the way. So I think the team that stays mentally tough, and more importantly in T20 cricket, if you have the courage is one word which is very, very important. When you're in doubt, be positive and be courageous when those important moments come in. And that is what T20 cricket is all about. If we can be courageous enough and we can express ourselves and be positive and fearless, I think we'll be fine.
There's a little clip that was shared recently, which is incredible. You were talking about everyone, and harping on the importance that there are no hierarchies when you're wearing this jersey. And you've always said this thing that resonates with everyone, that it's not about the name at the back, it's the name at the front. You're playing for a team. Just talk us through the little conversations you've had with the younger lot so far. And
That's very funny because I thought it wasn't getting recorded, to be honest. I swear, I had no clue that it was getting recorded. I just said what was there in my heart, and I've always believed in it. I remember going to the Indian dressing room for the first time, and I always thought that, why is there so much of hierarchy? I think when you're playing for the country, everyone is absolutely equal. When you're playing for the same franchise, everyone is absolutely equal. From international to domestic, from first-class cricketers who've played 100 first-class matches to someone who's just making his debut. Because when your mission is the same, there can't be any hierarchy, because everyone sitting in that dressing room has only one objective. Whether it's the players or the support staff, is to probably win the tournament. And when you've got that same vision, I've never believed in hierarchy.
you must really benefit from all of this, right, KL? Because